Hello, hello, guys. Welcome, F1 This and That. Another year, F1 2022, and we're back. We're back.
Yes,
Shocker. Welcome once again
thank you. Thank you
for
so much, Alex. Welcome to you too.
for an amazing year. Yes,
Yes, hopefully,
great.
touch wood, it will be an amazing season.
Touch wood.
Yeah.
I'll check the sound in the meantime.
Cool, cool. And yeah, as you said, exciting because it's the start of the season. It's a new season and new rules, new cars, a new formula, and pretty much what we are keeping from last year are a few drivers, some engines, more or
Some
less.
engines, yes.
Yeah, but everything else is quite new. So yeah, exciting.
Even the race director.
Directors, and one of them is
Directors.
Portuguese. So
Yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
so yeah.
So yes, we have a lot to talk today. So that's why we're going to spend like just 2 or 3 minutes. No, we're going to talk. The idea is for us to just preview the championship for this year, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Talk a little bit about what we expect for this year. We're going to look at the cars.
yeah.
Just a quick look at the cars and talk a little bit about each one of them and the different concepts that the engineers, the magicians, uh, decided to create some magic. And
For our eyes only. Thank you.
Yes, yes. So basically, that's it. That's what we're going to do today. All right. If you have
Yeah.
any questions, or if you want to comment, just go there and just drop your questions. All right, and we will not answer. So forget it. No worries.
But they will stay there for posterity, at least
Yeah,
that.
exactly, exactly. Now,
Oh my
before
God! Do you know what I have here?
what?
I have an appointment in 45 minutes, which used to be our racing schedule on Wednesdays.
Hmm.
It just popped up. So yeah.
All right,
Um,
but we will hopefully restart or resume actually the where we left off because this is just a one-off on a Wednesday because the championship is beginning on Friday.
on Friday, yeah.
Exactly. Today, what's day today? The 16th of March. So it will start Friday the 18th with the free practice and all that we love. So yes.
Finally,
Shaka,
at last.
before we start, I would like just to say something here, and I know that you will just uh,
I can imagine what you're about to say.
exactly. So our friend João, all right, left us in January, all right. So he was a huge support, and he helped us a lot in terms of motivation, and he loved Formula One. Okay,
Yeah,
so that's it. All right, I just wanted to leave that here. All
yeah.
right.
Thank you, João. Your memory will live on, and you are still here with us. So yeah, thank you
Where?
for everything.
Where? Where?
It's on the
I don't like
ether.
that. Ghosts? No. But that's it. So let's start with what, Shaka?
Well, first and foremost,
Yes,
saying hi to everyone at home. I know you guys. I mean, you were all wanting and expecting us
yes,
to resume our normal,
yes.
the usual F1 talk, chat, gibber, and etc. So
True.
yes, so we're back.
We're back
Thank
from
you for your
outer
support and
space.
for being there.
Don't turn
And
around now.
I can't do that. Wait,
Oh, because you have the blur thing.
no, it's mine. I don't know. I quit. In any case, beyond the point. So yeah, thank you to our viewers. A huge
Yes,
thank you for our supporters,
thank you.
everyone that it's on that side supporting us, and welcome. And if I have to send kisses, because yes, my kisses are going right at the beginning of the show. So it's for you guys there at home supporting us and watching us and giving us your likes, your subs, and all that. So yeah, my kisses and hugs go to everyone following us. So I've given you already a couple of minutes for you to think about your
And I
kisses and
didn't.
hugs, and you
And I
didn't. That's
didn't.
fine.
No.
You can do it at the end.
I will do it
Well,
at the end. Yes,
fair
I will
enough.
have time to prepare myself.
So, without any further ado,
Hmm.
shall we start talking F1 geekness,
Yes.
whatever?
Let's start about the before we look at the cars. I know
Hmm.
you want to look at the cars, so and see just for us to talk a little bit about the cars and the performance. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the drivers. Okay, and the changes.
Okay.
I think the most significant one is Kimi Raikkonen is no longer in the field, right? So it's a shame. In a way, it's a shame because
Yeah.
he was a nice character, a funny one at least. But I think it was like already too much. Okay, it was
Yeah.
time for him to just enjoy retirement, right?
Well, Kimi is a very competitive guy,
Hmm.
driver.
Hmm.
Um, and he was not even by a long shot in
Motivated.
a well, it's not even that, it's the car itself. It was not on a championship winning car. So yeah, it's difficult for you to keep yourself motivated. And then you also have the not the age in a bad way, but you already have too much of Formula One on your baggage.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
you kind of need something new to keep yourself with some sort of as an incentive, let's
True.
put it that way.
True.
And obviously Kimi, he was no longer feeling that,
Of
so
course.
he was lacking that emotion, that hunger for winning, for wins. And it's difficult when you're not on a winning car
Not
to
only that,
keep
Chaka,
going.
I think also the new generation is coming. Okay.
True, true.
And in the end, he was what, 40 years old? 41?
41, I think, or 40.
So it was time to, like, all right, let them come. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I think, and he was not motivated. As you said, it
Yeah.
was not a winning car. He was not in a winning car. So
Yeah.
there was no point. So, yes, farewell, Kimi. Thank you for all the memories, good memories. So just enjoy. All right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shut up.
Um,
I know what I'm doing.
Now, what else happened in the meantime? Nikita Mazepin just went away.
Spun
All
out.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
So gone. That's fine. Um, Thank you for that. Uh, just
Come
for
on.
leaving.
Without him, we had some good laps. With him,
Mm,
together with him, obviously.
yeah,
By the way, he was a huge fan of the channel.
true, true,
Yeah.
true.
So, but yeah, he's out the window, and enter Kevin Magnussen.
Kevin Magnussen, yes, last call,
Yeah.
I should say, and he was actually a surprise, a big surprise in
Yeah.
the
Yeah. True.
now in the winter testing, winter in Bahrain.
Yeah.
Okay, in testing, all
Yeah.
right, where he just was really quick with the Haas. We'll talk about that in a moment. But in terms of new drivers, we have for Alfa Romeo. What's his name?
Um.
The
Quite.
Chinese driver. Okay.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Sorry. Let me open here
Yeah, just check the name,
the
please.
drivers
It
list.
was Zhu what? Zhu Miguel.
No, it's Guan Yu Zhu.
Guan Yu Zhu, exactly.
And apologies for my pronunciation because it's terrible. I didn't practice my Mandarin enough.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But so yes, Guangzhou for Alfa Romeo, and he's going to just pair with Valtteri Bottas.
true
Okay,
that.
um,
Valtteri.
Valtteri Bottas. Anyway, what happened? Who else is new there?
Well, new as in new to
No, new in
Formula
Formula
One.
One. Yes, Formula One.
New. I don't
That's
think
it, right?
it's, yeah, pretty
Kevin
much.
Magnussen and Guangzhou.
Yeah, we need to exclude Albon because Albino has
Albon
been around.
Allen is a return, okay,
Yeah.
and he's going for Williams. But about that we'll talk when we talk about the cars. Okay, so that's it. Now, Shaka,
Yeah.
let's talk about the cars.
Let's talk about the cars, baby. Let's talk
And
about
let's
the
start.
teams and me, or
Hmm.
whatever.
Let's start with the team that won the championship last year. Okay.
Oh, do you want to go that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Okay, cool, cool.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Because we normally do it the other way around, but it's okay. It's cool.
What was the other way
It's a
around?
twist. Normally we start with the first from last, but yeah, we can go the other way
Okay.
around.
No,
It's
no, no,
fine.
no, no. That's fine. We'll start from last. Okay.
It's okay. No, for me it's cool.
But now I'm going to start from last.
Now I want to start with the top ones. Okay, so Haas.
Mercedes. Where is Haas? I don't have a picture here for Haas. Where is the picture? Shocking.
You cannot remember because they used to run colors that cannot
No more.
be displayed. Joking.
No, I
Do you
have it
need
here.
one?
No, no, I have it here.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Actually, it's good because it's the new what? The new livery.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it's the new black.
No, the new livery. Okay, so this is the Haas car. All right. Can we all see that? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
Okay. First of all, I'm gonna talk about the elevator in the room.
elevator. Did you say the elevator?
Just kill me now, please. Just put me out of my misery. The
Elevator.
elephant.
Elevator is good. No, that one is good.
Yeah, the elephant in the room, which is the livery. I really like this livery much. I think this one it's much better than the old one with the Uralkali
Hmm.
sponsorship.
Hmm. Okay. Are you sure?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It was that blue stripe
Mm.
there that
Something against the blue
no no
color of blue.
no, not at all.
Mm.
Um, but I much prefer it this way. I think it's more clean. It's I mean, can we consider white a color? Don't know,
No,
but
I like the
much
color. I
better this
like the
way.
livery. Okay, it's plain and simple. All right.
Yeah,
From recent news, apparently there are sponsors that are interested in just
joining the team.
sponsor, yeah, the team. So let's see what will happen to this livery.
Yeah.
Regarding the car is nothing to do has nothing to do with the one that was presented back in February.
Hmm.
This is a brand new car. Um, and that's it,
Well,
following the rules for this year, right?
true. Has they were not the only team doing this, but when they first showed their car, not only it was a virtual mock-up,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
it also kind of misled everyone into thinking that they went with a
Hmm.
conservative approach and that
True.
the car was very close to what the FIA actually exhibited as being okay. So this is the base model.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Now U10 teams go from here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was quite clever to see them play around a little bit with us
Yeah.
and with the press.
I think all teams did that
Yeah,
actually.
true, true.
Apart from Aston Martin, probably because they just released the car like that
But
in
sup-
Silverstone, right?
yeah, true. And surprisingly enough, there was one team that actually went the other way around. They presented the actual physical car as the go-to mule version for the first batch of training,
Yeah,
and then the
they changed
virtual,
everything. Yeah,
the images they were completely different.
yeah, true, true.
But yeah, we'll get to that team in a moment. In any
Exactly.
case, Haas, yes, surprisingly, they it was a curveball from them, and it was good.
It was good. The delivery is actually much better. And hi, Carlos. Hi, Richards. Richard is actually saying that Haas livery is much better. It looks like a Porsche,
True.
which is true. Actually, I never thought about that,
Yeah.
but
Now
kind
that I
of
come to
look.
think about it, yes, true.
Yeah. Um, Now, in terms of drivers, we have Mick Schumacher still with the team. We also have Kevin Magnussen. In terms of winter testing, as we already mentioned, Kevin Magnussen he did a brilliant test, final test.
Hmm.
He came what? It was not first, it was second, I think, right? On that day.
Yeah, he was in top spot.
But the thing here is that
It's only training. It's only
first of all,
practice.
it's but the time was actually quite good. Now we need to think about when did he complete the lap? All right, it was like a couple of hours after the test had finished.
Hmm.
So the temperature of the track was much better. All right, so we cannot compare that. But anyway, he was up
Well,
there.
why were they 2 hours into past the finishing of the testing? Because some of their freights didn't
Hmm.
arrive in time.
In time, yeah,
So therefore, the FIA decided to extend for Haas only 2 more
exactly.
hours past the hour
Yeah.
of their normal curfew.
Imagine if it was Mercedes or Red Bull having like an extra 2 hours.
Ooh, yeah, yeah.
But anyway, Shaka, regarding Haas and
Hmm.
Mick Schumacher and Kevin Magnussen, looking at the car from the winter testing, do you think that it will just be a little bit more competitive this year?
I hope so. Honestly, I really hope so
Yeah,
because I want to see all the teams battling. I'm repeating myself from last year because this is what ultimately it's what we all want
of
to see
course.
in Formula One.
Yeah.
Do I think that they will actually be like midfield runners? I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay,
I hope so.
different question. Do you think they'll
Okay.
score a point?
Oh, I think they will.
I also think they will
Yeah.
because I don't know. It's everything is like mixed up, you know. So
I will not put my money on them,
why,
but I
Shaka? We could be rich, man, by the end of the year. Imagine. All right,
I
just put
mean,
five
I haven't
euros, 5 euros there, and woof.
I haven't seen the odds, but I'm sure yeah. But in any case,
Exactly.
I wouldn't bet on them. But I honestly think that they will score some points.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Um, that's it for Haas. Anything else you'd like to say about Haas?
No, I don't think without going too much into politics and with
Hmm.
all the turmoil that is going on,
Yeah.
no, there isn't much. I really don't want to go into that. I just want to stick to the F1 realm of
Exactly. That's
things.
what we like.
Exactly. So yeah, nice livery, awesome change.
Yeah.
As my buddy Richard mentioned, yeah, it definitely looks like a porch.
Hmm. A
But
porch.
yeah,
That's a Pearl Jam song, isn't it?
Porsche
Porch, isn't it?
could
Porch.
be.
I think so. Anyway, but yes, it's a good one. Now, let's see what they can do. I like Gunter
High
Steiner.
hopes.
I like Gunter Steiner.
By the way,
Uh,
have you started the
oh,
Drive to Survive season 4?
I did. So boring.
Well, I'm on episode 6 or 7, I think.
Uh huh.
So I've watched already the one for Haas. I don't want to do any spoilers here,
Please. I'm still on
but
the second episode, and I fell asleep on the second episode.
okay. Well, it took me a couple more episodes to actually fall asleep, but eventually I did. But in any case, I love, I really do
Gunter Steiner.
enjoy. Exactly.
Yeah, he's the man.
He's the man.
He's the man.
Exactly.
Definitely.
I like him
So
very much.
that's it for Haas. Okay.
Again, another viewer, Gunter.
Gunter, thank you
Uh,
for your
yeah.
support as well.
Thank you very much, Gunter.
All right. Cool. And Kevin also, he just subscribed recently.
True. True.
Yeah.
So
All
yeah.
right. And Michael Schumacher as well. He tried. No. Anyway, so let's go. Alfa Romeo.
Yes. What to say about them?
First of all, the drivers.
Okay.
So
So,
we have a
uh,
new addition to the team. So actually, yeah, Valtteri Bottas and
Zoo.
Guanzu.
Yeah. So, I mean, from Bottas, I hope that with his experience, he can elevate the team to a new level. I won't rise my expectations that high,
Because you're
but I
talking
mean,
about Bottas?
because I'm talking about Bottas, yes. But come on, the guy sure has some experience, and I'm sure that he will
True.
contribute to evolution within the team. And we have Gonzalo saying that he's seen all the episodes.
Okay.
Clearly, this guy has nothing to do, nothing else to do in life.
Yeah, in life. Yes.
But thank you for being there, buddy. Just pulling a leg.
And
Um,
we speak tongues.
yes, many. In any case,
Shocker, I don't know, Gonzalo, if you noticed, Shocker in the beginning he spoke Mandarin.
did I?
Guanzu, Guanzu.
I tried and I failed miserably. In any case,
Yeah, Alfa Romeo. Yes,
yeah. So Zoo, a rookie coming in, perhaps some money,
perhaps.
um, and experience, the experience from Bottas. Um, I would like to say that this could potentially be a Ferrari B team, but they don't want that label. So they are kind of going their own way, which kind of makes sense. But I'm failing to see decent, solid material. They had some issues, reliability issues with this
Exactly.
testing.
That's what I
So
was going to mention. From the moment that Haas is quicker or more reliable than Alfa Romeo,
and they have the same engine.
and they have the same engine,
So
so I think it says it all. This
yeah,
car is not. I don't think, at least for now, looking at the winter testing, is not that good. Okay, they
yeah,
have like issues there. Um, in terms of livery, it's amazing. I really like
yeah.
the color scheme.
True, true.
Um in the wheel, there, the red and white.
The
Uh,
rims, yeah.
it's really cool. So I think in terms of livery, yes, they've nailed it. But in terms of performance,
I have a question for you. Do liveries win championships?
no, of course not.
Damn,
Of course not.
damn it. But yeah, I mean, high hopes since they kind of took over from Sauber. And I was expecting a little bit more from them
No,
overall. Uh, I wanted to say that, yeah, perhaps they did not or they didn't have enough time to mature.
come
Uh,
on. How many years are
But
they in Formula One?
yeah, they had, and there weren't that many changes or fundamental changes within Alfa Romeo to actually say that it's a whole new team, so people are still adjusting. So it's kind of difficult, and it's actually a shame to see such a good team.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, where they used to be and where they are at the
Yeah.
moment.
The problem with these guys,
Gonzalo is saying something really true. Yeah,
like a
it's like an
truck.
anchor
Yeah.
they have attached to the back of the car. So yeah,
To be honest, I think they will be last. Okay, at least in the first half of the season, I think
yeah,
they
could
will be
be.
last. Yes, Haas will be in front of them. I think
Yeah,
so because I failed to see them like in this weekend to finish the race.
okay. Battle of drivers within
Mm,
Alfa Romeo. Who do you see coming up on top?
that's a very good question.
The
Uh,
rookie or the guy with experience?
the rookie is motivated.
True.
Okay, the guy with the
Keep going.
experience came from a team that was what? Well, it's the champion, right? Mercedes are the champions, so he's going back, right? So he's not progressing in life, Bottas. So I would say probably in the beginning the rookie,
Hmm.
towards the end probably Bottas.
So you're saying that I will not say experience, but I will say Bottas' experience trumps rookie.
The problem is the name that you use there, and the name is Bottas.
Uh, so
We
you
love
said
Bottas.
rookie. What?
I'm just being ironic, Shaka.
Okay, okay.
It's Bottas. If it was someone
True.
else,
So
okay, yes, it will be the experienced driver. But no, in this case, it's
yeah,
Bottas we're talking about, so forget it.
Yeah, I think Zoo will catch up really quick,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
perhaps right from the get go. But yeah, we'll see.
But now, are we cool with the Alfa Romeo?
I think we are. Enough said. There isn't much to say, and
I think so.
we'll keep the rest of the comments for when the season officially starts and
Yeah,
practice
that's it.
starts as well.
Good. Let's move on to amazing Williams, Shaka. Williams, we have
Who?
the two drivers there. Nicolas Latifi from last year, Max Verstappen savior, and and not going there, not going that way, and uh, Alexander Albon. Okay,
Yeah,
the
I
comeback,
think it's a good addition to the team,
definitely.
Albon, and Richard, my buddy. He also has a sweet spot for Williams, same as you do.
He's a nice guy.
So true, true. Yes, he is. Um, talking about Williams, I think they
Gosal,
have a good.
Gosal is saying that he's awful. Looks awful. I think actually it looks really, really nice. I think it looks much better
Um,
than last year.
the front wing reminds me that livery. Which car was it? The one back in the 80s with the
Oh,
MTV
yeah, it was Sauber.
sponsorship.
It was Sauber.
Sorry, was
Wasn't
it
it Sauber?
Sauber?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't remember.
No, it was
Remember.
when Roland Ratzenberger died. It was
Yeah. Uh, yeah.
Simtech.
So
Simtech.
Simtech,
It was a
exactly.
Simtech.
Yeah. So I don't know. There are some, to me, there are some similarities there.
Yeah.
But in any case, Williams, they seem to be a little bit conservative.
Yes.
Uh, how they are approaching this year, I thought they would be a little bit more aggressive in terms of car design and
What?
evolution.
What? Look at
Yeah.
that side pod, Shaka. What the hell are you talking about?
Uh,
That side pod.
what?
Look at that. It goes down. Like there is no side pod like in the engine part. So you just have the that front part of the side pod, and then it just goes down and disappears. So that is radical. This is like I was going to say brilliant, but there you go. I don't know if the car is like in terms of performance, if it will just work out in the end. But in terms of new design, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
aerodynamics, man, that is I would say revolutionary, revolutionary.
Gesundheit. Uh, I cannot say it's a revolution. It is a solution, though. Does this help?
But no, that's why
Okay,
it's something different. We never seen this before,
true,
right?
true. Okay,
Okay, so
I'll
that's
give them
that's
that.
new. All right.
Yeah,
Now,
okay.
if it works, we'll see. In the winter testing, they were okay. They were not bad.
Well, they
Um,
only had one issue with brakes, but I believe that was on
and
the
what
mechanics or the team.
it was one day that the engine just. Oh no, it was not the engine. It
The
was the
brakes, the
brakes.
brakes.
It was the
Yeah,
brakes.
yeah, it
Yes,
was the
true,
brakes.
true. Yeah.
They caught fire, or they started the fire, something like this.
Yes. Yes.
In any case, they seem very solid in terms of
Oh my
reliability,
God.
apart from that incident, which it's a good thing. So it's a good sign. They actually showed up for the testing. They they did the testing, and they had the car ready. So for me, that's a huge
Yes,
plus
yes.
for them.
Compared to last year's and several years ago,
Yeah.
Richard is
Um,
saying that it's great. Of course, it is great, Richard. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's Williams. All right. Shaka doesn't know anything about Williams. Okay, he cannot understand. Okay, Gonzalo. True. Even if it was in
yeah.
pink, yeah, it's Williams. That's for sure. And
Yeah.
yes, they caught fire because they are like This
Yeah,
is a
Richard just gave his confirmation there. So because they are the hottest team in the whole paddock, so that's why they caught fire. I feel you. I feel
actually
you,
actually
guy.
that's true because remember last time they won a race. You remember what happens?
Yes.
It was Maldonado winning the race in
Yeah, exactly. I was
in
about to ask
Spain.
who. Do you remember who was behind the wheel?
Yes, yes. Anyway,
So,
Maldonado won the
but yeah,
race, and then they caught fire like in the garage.
they decide. Okay, we won this shit. Now
But
let's
Chaka,
bring the fire. Yeah, he
that
rang.
can you see that the colors there that you were mentioning, the red, the light blue in front of the number six? That
Hmm.
reminds me, in the colors, it reminds me of that those cartoons, Michel Vaillant.
True. Now that you mention, yeah, 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 yeah.
I've been thinking about this. Man, this reminds me of something. And now I was looking at it and I was like, yeah, that's it, Michel
True.
Vaillant.
Do you think that they are related? Could this be like a Williams Easter egg or something?
No, stop right there.
Ah, don't kill, don't kill
No,
my dream.
no,
Come on.
no.
So,
But anyway, the car
uh,
looks amazing. Shaka, shut up. All right, uh, looks amazing. Uh,
I like the color scheme. I think it's way much better than last year.
yeah, yeah.
Even though last year's livery on track it looked really nice,
Hmm.
but when just watching the shots, the
Mm.
still
Yeah, yeah.
shots, I've seen I don't know,
What I have
but
to say
in
is
any
that
case,
keep
this
it
year it's
simple.
much better.
Keep it simple.
Yeah.
I think that's the word. In terms of front wing, they are all like that, Gonçalo. Like in
Yeah.
a V shape. That's the new
Yeah.
rules. So yeah, that's it.
So yes.
What can you say?
Um, Talking about the drivers, we have
Hmm.
Latifi
Yeah,
and we have Albon. So as you
yeah.
said, Albon is returning to F1
And
after
will
being absent for was it 1 year?
1 year, yeah.
Yeah, 1 year. And
Much
he's a good
better.
driver. Yeah, I think he's a good driver.
Much
I
better
think
than Latifi, for sure.
I think he will not be on top of his game right from the get-go, but I know he's a fast learner, and if the car suits his driving style,
Yeah.
I think we'll see some good results from our albino boy. Latifi, I mean, he's a good guy. I like him. I really like him,
He has the money.
even though he's not true. Even though he's not delivering as one would expect,
Hmm.
or as the team would want. But I think he has some good skill set to
Hmm.
grow as a driver, and I'm really rooting for Williams and for some good results.
I am as well.
Uh, I mean, in the memory of Sir Frank Williams, who just passed away, not just, but last year,
Last year, yeah.
he passed away, and I hope his legacy carries on for many years to come.
True.
Yeah.
And that's it for Williams. So I hope that they will be battling at least in the
Oh,
midfield.
big information here. Uh, Yost, he left the team, so he joined last year,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And he now was replaced or something. But in any case, I think that was a mistake.
Hmm.
Williams should have kept him as much as possible. Tried. I don't know if they did try or not, but in any case,
Yeah.
I mean, going back and the things that he did in Moto GP, I think he's a good guy. He could become a very good team principal,
Hmm.
and I'm actually sad to see him leave Williams.
All right.
That was
Cool.
my note. Sorry.
Um,
Who's next?
then we have AlphaTauri.
Alpha Tauri. I mean, these guys. I mean, first of all, the apple doesn't fall that far from the tree in terms of livery. It's a kind of carryover from last year. Some changes here and there. Still a good livery. I like it. Car wise, again, it's a meh team. It's the B team. We know this is Red Bull B team. They are mainly to train and to prepare young drivers for the main team. So you cannot expect this to be a championship winning team.
It's not.
Eventually, win one or two races, give some hard time to competition. But aside from that, the expectation for this team it's not that high, and I mean we all know this.
Hmm.
So what else to say?
It's blue and white, so it's good. It's a nice looking car. However, I don't know if it is because the front wing is like that white, but the front wing looks like it's like sky high, you know.
The what? Sorry.
The front wing is like sky
Yeah,
high.
yeah, yeah.
Um, that's the only thing I don't like about these new cars. Okay, it's the front wing being like uh, on top of a skyscraper or something. In terms of car, the pace was okay. We're talking about Gasly and Yuki Tsunoda,
Sonoda.
right?
Yeah, true.
Um, so hopefully Tsunoda will be more professional this year. I think that's the word, professional. And if he's able to match with Gasly for good performances in good races, I think AlphaTauri they are in contention of like fourth or fifth best team. Yes.
Well, they are aiming for like the fifth position in the constructors.
Yeah,
Constructors. That
that
it's
championship.
difficult. Yeah. Excuse me. Pause for a sponsorship moment. No, I'm joking. In any case, yeah. Well, again, their expectations are not that high. Fifth, I think it's their aim. So,
Have you noticed the detail there that they always have in the cars?
which one?
In the front wing, that side parts on the top, you have the Italian flag
Ah, true, true. Yeah,
because AlphaTauri is was previously
they are still Italian, Italian
yeah
based.
yeah
Yeah, Faenza,
Firenze Faenza yeah.
Faenza, Faenza.
So
But wait
that's
a
it.
second.
Hmm.
How do you know that's the Italian flag and not the Mexican flag?
Because there is no thing in the middle of the whites. But yes, I
But
think
yeah, true.
they will be okay. The winter testing was not very conclusive in for them. All right, they were here and there struggling, but still able to. And there was that like a day, I think it was last Saturday, that Gasly and Hamilton were just like
Ooh,
overtaking each other. I don't know
they were,
if you
they
saw
were.
that,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
it was
The
really interesting because
was
they were testing the new aerodynamics of the cars to see if they were able
exactly.
to follow the cars, etc. So I don't know what to expect, to be honest. That's the
Well,
thing. Um,
one thing is for sure, the Mercedes they don't have issues with overheating either the
mm,
tires or the engine. Sorry, the tires as well, but the brakes. I meant the
yeah,
brakes and the engine.
yeah.
So because Hamilton he did a couple, what was it, two, three, four perhaps laps behind Gasly.
Hmm.
Um, so that was good to see because it was a weakness that Mercedes had for the past
And not only
years.
Mercedes, all the cars. That's why
Yeah,
they changed the rules, right? And they changed
true,
the
true, true.
concept of the cars.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, perhaps it's a good time for us to talk about that. Why the change in the aesthetics of the cars
mm,
for this year? And it's exactly that, what you just said. So it's so that the following car doesn't have as much as dirty air upsetting the balance of this car
shocker.
when following. Yes.
What is dirty hair?
Excuse me?
For the people that don't know what you're talking about, dirty air.
Oh, I understood.
I have to explain. What?
Hair. I was
Hair?
like, hair?
Dirty
What you mean
hair?
hair?
Because you
I
didn't take a.
showered this morning. Come
This
on.
morning it was like what, 8 hours ago?
No, it was like a year ago. This morning, a year ago. No, I'm joking.
So dirty air,
Dirty air.
yes.
Okay, so yes. Do you want me to answer that, or do you want to help?
No,
How
no,
do you
no,
want to
no.
play
I
this?
asked you the question, you answer.
Okay, so I have to
I put
answer.
you in the spot.
So, um, as a car moves along the track, it will pull the air to the side as it moves.
Hmm.
This air that goes on to the side or upwards, it's what we call dirty air because it's no longer static
Mhm,
and
mhm,
it will generate like some vortices and some weird effects.
mhm,
And to
mhm,
these
mhm.
weird effects and to the air being pulled to the side as a car moves along the track, this is what we call dirty air. So teams and cars, they are reliant on the air
Yeah,
to have their cars glued, so to speak, to the ground.
yeah,
If the air is dirty or is upset in a way, means that they won't have that much downforce and the car will not stick to the ground as they want. So, to this effect, we call it dirty air
mhm, mhm,
because
mhm.
cars will no longer, they will lose downforce basically. So, this year's formula, do you want to go next?
That's
You want to
it.
continue, I mean?
No,
Why the new formula?
the this year's formula is what? I don't know what were you saying. No, basically
Okay, so
that
Sears
this.
formula is to try and reduce that dependency of the dirty air. And this means that the cars are more efficient
Hmm.
and they don't do that much drag or dirty air being
Yeah,
released onto the backside of the car,
that's it.
meaning that a car coming from behind can follow the car in front much closer without losing that amount of downforce. Hence why the front wings this year are really high and not that low because
Very well.
it's trying to take advantage of that.
Shoka, I need to pause you there, okay?
Thank
Because
you. You paused me at will.
my kids are going to bed now, all right? And I
Okay,
just
okay.
need to send them like a big kiss of good night, yes?
Sure, go ahead.
So,
Big kisses and hugs to them.
Diniz, Guilherme, horas de fazer ó. Vá, beijinhos, durmam bem, sonhos bonitos e até amanhã.
Oh, that was so sweet.
And that's it.
Dish, goodbye.
So that's it. Sorry for that. So yes, the new rules for this year are
So
exactly
sorry for Dirty Berry.
Dirty
Yeah,
Pair.
that could be. That could be.
So that's it. The new rules is exactly to make things easier for the car that is following some other car. Okay, as simple as that. All right, and to make things easier for overtakes. Basically,
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
idea. All right, and
That's
also
what they want to promote.
exactly.
Overtaking.
Overtaking. And also, that's why we have when I was talking about the front wings being that high, okay, to
Hmm.
the ground, it's actually the opposite of the previous years, right? Previous years, we were used to see like this, what you call the rake, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that was exactly the
Alex,
front,
Alex, sorry, sorry.
yes.
What is a rake?
Rake is when you look at the car, the front part of the car was glued or was almost touching the track, and the
Hmm.
rear was like sky high. All right,
Yeah,
so they would need to find the balance. All right, uh, for that height. Right, and now
true.
it's actually the opposite. Okay,
Yeah.
they need to find the balance. All right, to understand how the car will be glued to the track.
And
It's very interesting.
why is it the opposite this year? Why? Why?
Why?
So last year, the rake, I mean, the back end of the car was
Hmm.
higher and the front end was lower.
Hmm.
So this year, it's
It's the other
a
way
little bit
around.
the opposite. Yeah. And
Yes,
and why is that?
because of the
Be-
airflow, the ground effect.
And this airflow goes through where? Which part of the car? Which part of the car?
You tell me.
You want me to tell you? I will
Yes.
tell you because if you want me to tell you, I will tell you. Okay, I'm telling you. It goes underneath the car. So nowadays, the car, they do take advantage hugely, hugely from that effect that you just mentioned, Alex, which is the ground effect. So before, or whereas before, the aerodynamicists would only consider the car as part of the aerodynamic package. Now they are considering the car and the ground as well. So they construct the chassis like a boat.
Hmm.
So beneath the car, they have these channels that will direct air from the front to the back.
Hmm.
in order to create downforce, and this is called the ground effect,
Yeah,
or they have some Venturi tunnels beneath the car, which we
exactly.
don't see, but they are there. If you go and check, they are there. And yeah, as Alex was mentioning, so the front needs to be a little bit higher so
Yeah,
that they can channel the air underneath the car.
true, true, very well. Rita mentioned that the car looks like a zebra. Okay, so that's a it's a way
True.
to look at it. All right, so that's fine. All right, are we done with AlphaTauri?
I think we are. Let's move on to the next one.
Let's move on to Alpine. Okay,
Oh,
and
Alpine.
Alpine, right?
Yeah.
What can we say about Alpine, guys?
First of all, Alpine has two liveries, official
Yeah,
or
go with
officially.
that. Yes.
Yeah, they will run for the first two races, I believe. The one with the most pink on it,
Mm-hmm.
and afterwards they will switch or revert to this one that we are seeing, which has a little bit more blue. Excuse me, and the pink bit will just be a little bit more contained,
Mm-hmm.
to say the least.
The drivers, we have Esteban Ocon. So no changes there actually. Esteban
Yeah,
Ocon and the best, Fernando Alonso, right? He's the best for
wait,
me. Still the
yeah.
best, still the best driver. Yeah. It's a shame that Alpine are not able to deliver a good car. That's the problem. Now, that thing with the livery, all right,
Hmm.
pink and blue, like doesn't make
Yeah.
any
Oh my
sense.
God.
All
What's
right,
um.
doesn't make any sense. As simple as that. Okay. Now, what I would like them to focus was on the reliability of this car. Okay, and the performance, because I don't know at this point in time if this is a good car or not. I don't know.
Um.
I have no idea because from the winter testing, they were not pushing that hard. That was the
I
thing.
mean, I have some serious issues with Renault because
It's not Renault.
they are.
It's Alpine.
Oh yeah, sorry, my apologies, my bad. With Alpine, because they last year they were running a 2-year-old or almost 3-year-old chassis
Yeah,
with the excuse that they were putting all efforts and all the
exactly.
eggs in the same basket, which
Yeah,
was the 2022 basket. And I was
2021.
come again?
2021.
No, no, they were expecting that this
No,
all the investment.
for 3 years, they were
Yeah, they were
expecting
using.
for 2021 because the new rules, these rules were meant to
They
start
were.
last year,
Yeah, true,
right?
true. Okay,
And
okay, got
then
you now. Got you.
they had to just live with the old car for another year, right?
Okay, so this year I was expecting to see something completely more aggressive, more mind blowing, more
Effective,
clever in a sense.
effective.
And yeah, well, again, it's testing. Um, Perhaps it's worth nothing, and perhaps only on Saturday we will actually see the true
Oh
nature.
man, I'm so looking forward for Saturday.
Yeah, yeah.
Saturday to qualifying, guys. Okay, so that's exactly when we are going to check the real potential of these cars.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
So for me, there's nothing to stand out in terms of this winter testing for Alpine.
mhm.
Yeah, they were reliable. They weren't the fastest, but yeah, I've yet to see some glimpse of wow effect so far.
Yes, I think from what they said is that they are not um, pushing that much. All right, because they are afraid of just the reliability issues. Okay,
Come on, they had more than enough
I
time to
know,
actually
I
sort out
know, I know,
reliability
I
issues.
know.
It's not an
So
excuse anymore.
I don't think L plan will work out this time.
Yeah.
So L plan what it was what they were saying about the plan for this year, Alpine this year with Alonso and all that to
And the new formula.
yeah for the to fight for championship. Mm, I don't think
Yeah.
so unless. That's the thing. That's the amazing thing about this new year of Formula One is that we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know
We
because the winter
actually wait, wait,
testing.
wait, wait, wait. I'm gonna put it in a different way. I'm just
Mm,
gonna give it a spin, and I will say we know nothing.
actually, I would like to add something to that.
You should
Okay,
add something to that, you know?
and to what you said. Okay,
Mm.
we don't know.
Okay, okay,
All
okay,
right,
okay.
but that's what's great about this year is that the winter
You can
testing.
go full Yoda on this one, you know, and you can actually say
Yeah, yeah, Yoda.
nothing you know
Nothing you know.
or nothing we know
So we don't know because winter testing was not conclusive. We
at
don't
all.
know. We don't
Never is.
know where the teams are. Haas did an amazing job in the end, but is that for real? Okay. Is Red Bull just? Oh yeah, we're just here just to see the camels in Bahrain. Okay, walking around. So that's it. We don't know. We don't know. What I heard from Alpine is something very interesting, Shock. I don't know if you heard this. Is that they have the performance, okay, but they don't. They lack on reliability, okay. And if that is the case,
I,
I
I've heard that like 3 years ago,
no 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 no. But this year, well,
but it was the same issue.
that's true.
Yeah, we have reliability issues. We cannot run our engine to its full potential. Blah 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 blah. Come on, it's way too. It's like Honda.
But remember one thing.
Plio, we are mentioning Honda, okay?
Yeah,
It's like
Honda.
Honda. They had this huge rocket engine,
Yeah.
but they could not rev it as high as the other teams
But
would.
one thing, Shaka,
So,
one thing,
yeah.
Shaka, you're talking about Alpine, saying that, oh, yes, we have the performance, we don't have the reliability, okay, for 3 years.
Hmm.
But that was with an old car. And this is a new car where they can just, okay, if they have the performance, okay, if they have a
Hmm.
good engine, not engine, now it's called power unit. All right. If they
True,
have a
true.
good power unit, okay, it's just a matter of just sorting out those small details, those small issues. It's look, it's better to sort out the small issues, right,
Okay,
than to
okay,
to try to find the performance. You know
okay.
what I'm saying?
I have some hints by looking at this year's car.
Mm-hmm,
I have some hints
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
that they haven't changed much in terms of power unit because they still run that bulbous um,
Not so much as
overhead.
no, but
Not
it's
so
not
much,
that big. It's
true.
not that big.
Not so much, still bulbous overhead, whatever engine cover that they have
Chaka,
strapped on the back of the car.
if you want, you can compare that to the Mercedes. It's very similar. The size,
That
it is, man. I tell you, I'm telling you. Okay, but anyway,
entrance
Alpine.
could
Mm,
be, but everything else then just shrinks. Whilst here, it just stays fat. Well, I won't say fat. I will say bulbous.
hmm.
That's it.
But anyway, uh, this is like a question mark on Alpine. I really, to be honest, I don't know what to think about these guys because I don't know.
I
Simple as
hope,
that. I don't
I
know.
hope, and I'm risking. I'm taking a gamble here because I'm
Hmm.
gonna sound really silly,
Okay, okay,
but
okay.
they have one thing in that car that I really, really love to see, and it has to do with livery and the design, which is they actually have sponsorship on the wishbones of the front
Oh yeah,
suspension.
yeah, yeah. The suspension, yeah, that's cool.
Man, that's so sexy. I love that. I really do. I remember Williams
It's
having
clever.
that as well.
Yeah.
Super sexy. I don't know. I love it.
Okay, that's fine. Um,
It's
that's
awesome.
fine. What I really like about this car is the driver, Alonso. Sorry.
Yeah.
And the blue, Alpine's blue is actually quite beautiful.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It is.
So, moving on to the next one,
Moving on
shall
to the
we?
next one. Yes, of course we are going to do that, and we're going to talk now about Aston Martin. Okay.
Cool. Let's go.
And Aston Martin,
So, Silverstone base, right?
yeah, man,
Um,
yeah. Like this is what we have. We don't
okay.
hide. We don't hide our game. This is what we have. Um, the
Um,
drivers,
the
Vettel,
drivers, same
Vettel,
lineup as
and
before.
and Manny Stroll. Sorry, Lance Stroll.
True.
Uh, um,
Junior, because you have senior and junior.
yeah.
We need to make a distinction here.
What can we say about this car? The green is Aston Martin green,
Yeah,
so
that's
nothing to
that's
say
a
there.
classic.
Yeah, the again the front wing. Look at that front wing, man.
Yeah.
It's so high, man. I don't like it. I just don't like it.
Again, I don't see that many innovative ideas on this car. Um,
Probably the side pods.
I.
They we cannot see in this image, but they have the side pod, but it's just the top part of the side pod. They don't have like the lower parts,
Mhm.
you know. It's like
Yeah,
they just get rid of that lowest
lower
part,
a
you
bit.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
like
I.
it's like a wing, you know, like
Mhm.
this, like,
Yeah.
and it's that,
Sorry. Like what? Do that again. I didn't
like
see it.
this,
Okay.
because there's nothing here.
That. Yeah. I'm so. Yeah. I can grasp it now.
But
Now that you've.
this is again this is really interesting because we've seen Haas, okay, with the full side pods, almost the full side pods. We've seen Williams that they have just the front of the side pods, and then it just goes down and disappears the
Mhm.
side pods. And then we have this other solution here, which is Aston Martin. Not only Aston Martin, okay, that they have only the
Alpha
upper,
Tauri also have it. Yeah.
more or less, yes. But the upper part of the side pods. Okay,
Mhm.
so three or four different solutions for that for the side pods, and I think it's amazing, man. I think it's amazing.
Well, let's see who comes out on top and who had the better idea.
Yeah,
Because I think it's worth to explain to all the viewers that the side pods are the
shocker.
two.
Sorry
Yeah,
for interrupting you. Can you just
your
explain to the
Sarad.
viewers what is the side pod?
I cannot, man, because I was about to explain what the side pods are to our viewers. Joking, guys. So yeah, side pods in a nutshell. Those two big openings that you have on the side of the driver, um, those are the side pods, and that's the two of the main inlets for the air to pass through the radiators that help cool down the intercoolers of the power unit of the car. So they also have an aero influence, which is it's air coming into the car, and then the air needs to go somewhere because it needs to leave the car. And the way how you channel that air will either give you some sort of downforce support or will just upset the balance of the car.
True.
And the zoom in that you just did, Alex, actually show us those two inlets,
Yeah.
the side of the driver, and those are kind
Yeah.
of the
That
the
black
two
part
main.
there, right? That
Yeah.
black part next to the
So
five, number five. Yeah.
yeah, these for the Aston Martin car this year. I don't know. With all the money that Stroll Senior has invested on the team,
Hmm.
again, I was also expecting a little bit more. Even in testing, they had no wow factor,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I don't
Re-
have that many expectations for
yeah.
them, to be honest.
Richard is saying that he loves delivery on the Aston Martin. And Richard is the Aston Martin green, right?
Yeah.
That's it. I like the detail of the. I don't know if that's a yellow or a green, like a neon green. You know,
I would say fluorescent yellow.
probably. Okay,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Potato,
Um,
potato,
exactly.
tomato.
But yes, Sebastian Vettel. Now I'm asking you the question. We
Hmm.
have Lance Stroll and Vettel. Who do you think will come out on top?
That's a tough one. I would say Vettel because he had his hair grown back.
Yeah.
So no, I think that this year's car
Hmm.
will probably be a little bit will have a little bit more of Vettel's input than last year's car.
For sure. Yeah.
So I hope that he will improve his driving because this car has a little bit more of Vettel
Hmm.
than the previous iteration.
Of course. Of course. And it makes sense, right? I think
I
so.
hope so. I hope so.
Yeah. So that's it, Aston Martin. I don't know.
Yeah, crazy hair.
Crazy areas. I don't know if they will be up there. All right. To be honest, then again, I don't know. Shocker.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't know because again, winter testing was not. It was just the test.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
A trend that I need to point out because from all the cars that we've seen so far, that upper winglet that you have on top of the front wheels, it actually can be extended almost to the edge of the tire, but most of the teams
They
they
didn't.
actually chose not to,
Yeah.
and they just have like a small portion of it,
Hmm.
which I find really hard to understand. I'm sure that there are gains there. That's why they are not running it
Yeah.
as extended outwards as they could. But I'm actually surprised that they don't use that
Oh
for
yeah.
more
I don't know.
winglets and veins and fins and
Whatever.
whatever. Yeah,
That's it for Aston Martin.
true. Who's next?
Let's see.
Ferrari?
Let's see. No, next we have your McLaren.
Glory. Oh my
Now,
God.
let me start, and then I will just give you all the time in the world. McLaren, this is an amazing looking car. Okay, it really looks
I'm biased. I'm biased.
nice.
Did I mention that I'm biased here?
It's a really looking car, nice looking car.
Ah,
However, however, they
yeah,
are having some issues with the brakes. Okay, especially
yeah,
with the front brakes. I don't know if it is because of the inlets for the brakes. Okay. Um,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's enough because I'm looking here at this picture and they are so small. I can zoom in if you want, but I can
They're
barely
very
see
tiny.
exactly. I can barely see the inlets. So what to say about McLaren? They had an issue with not only with the car but with the brakes, but with the driver. Ricardo was COVID. All
Yeah,
right, was
yeah. He
he
tested
tested
positive.
positive.
True.
And yes, this where should be the intakes, right? But there's nothing there.
Yeah,
Oh, it's very small
yeah.
there.
It's a very small entrance. Sorry, inlet.
Yeah.
I'm
So yes, that's what I have to say about McLaren. So you go,
I
Shaka.
really no, I will just carry on with what you were saying because I
Hmm.
really cannot understand this concept because it's almost like a zero inlet
Yeah,
for cooling the front brakes,
and
which
especially in Bahrain.
I mean, most of the times the drivers they will run a higher percentage of braking in front
Hmm.
um, because the rears they don't brake with the actual brakes.
Yeah,
They actually use the MGUK to reduce speed on the
true,
real axle.
true.
So I really don't know. I cannot begin to understand why McLaren did this because on the straights they were fast.
Yes,
They were really
yes.
really. It was like a rocket strapped on the back of the car. But it's pointless for you to have a rocket on the back of your car if you cannot
Break.
bring it to a stop. Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
that is true.
So yeah, I think if they manage to sort out their brake issues, I'm sure they will be contenders for perhaps another third finish on the
Hmm.
championship.
Hmm. Uh,
Contenders, I mean contenders.
Third.
Third, and I'm saying that they will challenge Ferrari
No,
because
no,
they also look
no.
very
Don't think
feisty.
so. This car looks great, okay, and Dina is saying something interesting. Do you really think so? Yes, it looks really good. Um, Richard is saying that Lando, Lando, Lando. So, well, I
Yeah.
can see, I can see that. Um,
Lando is the man.
and I like Lando now because he has a Portuguese girlfriend. All
I
right.
was going to say that. Yeah, that's the F1 gossip column.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Portuguese girlfriend.
for
Now, I
sure.
would like just to talk a little bit about the again, sorry, the side pods. Look at another example of a different solution. Okay,
Yeah,
they have the side pod as normal, but then all of a sudden it
sure.
disappears. Okay, but it disappears. It doesn't go down like Williams. It just goes around and then
Yeah.
goes away.
Ninja
Um,
sidepods vanish quickly without trace.
yes, yes. So another solution.
Yeah.
Then again, like as my kids do. Um, but yes, I don't think, Shock, and you were saying that there will be contenders for third place. No, I don't think so. I don't think so because I think the first three places they are already decided. I don't know the
Okay.
order,
Ferrari
but
will come on third. You reckon?
are we done with
Well, I
McLaren?
think we are. I think we are.
Yes. Okay.
Gorgeous
So
car.
McLaren probably the best looking car. Yes,
Yeah.
in the for this season. All right. But we also have to talk now about, for me, all right, personally, the
Mhm.
best uh,
Looking car.
looking car in the field. Okay. You can say whatever you want, Shaka. All right. But for me,
Is it because it's ominous to the which year is it?
I don't know, 75.
Could be. Don't remember.
I don't know. That's what it called. Like yeah, it's 75. It's there
Yeah.
on
Okay.
top. So yes, it's Ferrari. Look at this.
It's yeah, we we
It's
love retro apparently.
it's gorgeous. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's it's Ferrari for the old days, from the old
Yeah,
days.
you clearly see that this is like a very expensive car because it carries two swimming pools on the side. I mean,
Do we see?
yeah,
Yes,
not swimming pools, two jacuzzis. Because
jacuzzis.
yeah,
But again, side pods. All right.
yeah, again, new concept.
And this concept is very interesting because they have the full side pod.
Mhm.
Okay, from
Mhm.
there the beginning till the end, to the
Yeah.
back of the car. But there on top of the side pods, you have like this, as you said, this jacuzzi, this swimming pool, this
Yeah.
hole. All right. Um,
I'm sure the aerodynamicists they've seen some gains there. I love all these different concepts because you clearly see the several interpretations of the rules, which for me it's awesome.
true.
And the ominous livery to the Ferrari F75,
Hmm.
it's yeah, it's really gorgeous.
We are guessing it's from from 75, but who cares?
Well, if it's I don't
If
remember.
it's not, just search on
Yeah, guys,
the
if you know
just
the year,
comment.
yeah, just
Yes,
let us know.
but I think it's
Prove
75.
us wrong, please.
I don't know, or 75 is the oh, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is.
I don't
But
know.
I just saved my face because I'm telling that I'm saying that this is the best looking car in the field. Okay, it looks
I would say
gorgeous.
80s. I think this is an 80s livery. It doesn't feel a 75.
But Chaka, let me ask you one thing.
Ask me whatever you want.
If it is from 75 or from the 80s, is that enough to win the championship?
Again, do liveries win championships?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So regarding this car, we have Sainz and Leclerc.
I
Um,
think it's the strongest pairing of the entire paddock.
do you think so?
Yeah, I really think so. They may not be the best drivers, but they
Mm,
have a good dynamic between them both.
do you think so?
And yeah, and I think they are team. Both of them, they are team players, proper team
Hmm.
players,
Yeah.
and they both deliver on track. It's not like Verstappen and Perez and Checo because Checo was always on the back foot for some reason. So he was not delivering on track, but they also had a good dynamic.
Hmm.
And Checo, as we've seen in last GP last year,
Yeah,
he was a true teammate.
that's
But
it.
but in a sense of consistency and being there and supporting each other, I
Yeah,
think this is the strongest pair of them all.
think so. And Sainz,
I'm not saying that they might win the championship because of this. But that's just
we
my
never know.
my take on this.
We never know. But Sainz last year was a big surprise because he just ended up the
Yeah,
championship in front of Leclerc. Okay,
yeah,
no
yeah.
one was expecting that. But in the end, no, in the beginning, because we are in the beginning. I think they have the performance. Okay,
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
performance is there, the reliability is there.
Yeah.
Okay, and Binotto said that the gap that Ferrari had last year, the 25 brake horsepower
Mhm.
from Honda and the Mercedes,
Yeah.
that's vanished. It's gone.
Yeah.
All right. So in
I
terms
hope so.
of power, all right, brake horsepower, I think Ferrari just matched the. How can we call it? The Red Bull engine. Is it Honda? It's not
No,
Honda.
no, it's Red Bull.
It's Red
Nowadays,
Bull.
it's Red Bull. Yeah,
Exactly.
they inherited the technology from Honda,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
it's a Red Bull engine,
Yeah.
so a proper Red Bull engine.
So yeah, that's it. Let's see. Let's see. Ferrari. I'm just curious about it, and if they are team players, as you said,
Hmm.
okay. I think they will be.
Go Checo.
I think they will be strong contenders to the to win races.
Yeah,
Okay, let's put it that way. To win
two
races.
podium finishes,
Yes,
consistent podium
think
finishes,
so.
and race winners.
And
Yeah, I
Choca,
agree.
especially in the beginning, okay? Because
Hmm.
if Mercedes is not sandbagging, all right, I think Ferrari will be up there, okay?
Did
But
you notice that we left that expression for the top three teams?
true,
Sandbagging.
yeah, true, true. But actually, I don't know, Choca, because Alpine, I don't know if they're sandbagging as well.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
That's the
And I
thing.
mean, yeah,
But
it's
of course,
anybody's game at this point because
exactly.
it's testing.
That's why I'm so oh my god, I'm so
Yeah,
looking forward for Saturday. Not
mhm,
even Friday. Friday's just practice. We don't know. Okay, but
yeah.
Saturday, the qualifying,
But even so,
man,
on Friday, I think we will have a little bit of a glimpse because they will have to do
probably.
like short runs
Yeah.
and long runs.
Mm-hmm.
But
We
again,
need to
yeah,
prepare. We'll see. Now that's Ferrari for you guys.
true.
Again,
And they do have two good pilots. Sorry, drivers. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Let's see. Now, do you want to go to Red Bull or Mercedes?
choose your poison. I mean, surprise me.
It's not a big surprise, shock actually.
No.
Okay, because I'm just going with the.
Oh, my kid just joined us.
All right, let's go. Now, let's go with Red Bull.
Hmm.
Okay, why Red Bull? Because they finished second in terms of team championship. All right, and we'll go with that. Now, first thing that I like to say regarding this picture here. All right,
Hmm.
that green stuff there on the
Yeah.
front suspension.
It's
It's
called
not.
snot. Someone sneezed.
No,
That's
it's
COVID,
the
actually. I'm
it's
joking. It's a bad
no,
joke. Sorry, guys. But
it's
yeah,
Visio something.
Visio, ink,
Yeah. Um,
paint, or
so
whatever.
that should be black. Okay. Where you see green, it's black. Okay. They use that in testing. Okay, just to understand the airflow of the car. Okay. So that's the idea. Now, um, this car.
Sorry, I was just reading what Richard was saying here. That the Mercs were sandbagging all the way through.
Yes, yes. We'll talk about Mercedes in a moment. But yes, in this case, this car looks just like any other car. Okay, any other
Yeah.
Red Bull car because it's always the same. You have the bull there, you have the yellow, you have the dark blue, and that's it. Okay. But in terms of design and aerodynamics,
Well, it's a
Newey
new
Newey is
exactly.
a genius. A genius. As simple
I
as
mean, he
that.
is. He is. He's the man.
Yeah.
Um, that guy can pull a rabbit out of thin air, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
And talking about in terms of developing the car, of course. And again, right from the get-go, Red Bull, they brought some new concepts, new ideas to the
Mm-hmm.
table. They extended some of those. They explored. They went a little bit further, and I love that. I'm a geek, and I
Hmm.
love that. I really must say,
Yeah,
Newey is the man. You're the man, Newey. I know you
yeah.
are a follower.
Thank you for supporting us,
Yeah,
Adrian.
I know that you were flying today, and
Yeah,
that's why you couldn't be here because
yeah,
you was going to make a guest
yeah,
appearance.
yeah, 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 yeah,
But
yeah,
next time, it's fine.
yeah.
In any case, what can I say about this Red Bull? They've abandoned the high rake
Of course, they had to.
philosophy. They had to, yeah. So they have a rocket bolted onto the back of the that car.
Yes, amazing power units. Yes.
Yeah. To honor Plio, not sure if you were listening,
Yeah.
but yes, this is Honda technology,
Yes.
improved by Red Bull
Yes.
for this year. And as expected, Red Bull, they normally have the best chassis and aerodynamic package
True.
from the whole package.
True.
And it's been like this since perhaps late 2009 up until now. They had the, well, not always they had the fastest engine, but
Yeah.
they are,
Especially with Renault when it
yeah,
was always failing. But yes, looking at this car, the front wing, it is what it is. Okay.
yeah.
What can we say? Regulations. But in terms of again, I have to talk about this. Look at that side pod, okay? And this is the second version of the side pods, okay?
True.
Because the first version was like plain, you know,
Hmm.
and this one has that. I don't know how you call it, that thing there in the middle, just so the air can flow from there.
It
Um,
looks like do you know the black mantis or the manta ray
mhm, mhm, mhm.
mouth?
Yeah,
It looks like one of those when they open their mouth to to harvest whatever plankton that they eat.
yeah.
I don't know. It just reminds me of that for some reason.
Look at that. Um, it's genius.
Yeah.
It's genius.
And actually, they also we don't actually kind of get grasps
Hmm.
of it. But if you look from a side view to the side and going towards the end of the car, if you
Hmm.
look it from an angle, you
Yeah.
can clearly see that they almost built like a double deck
Yeah.
where you have like a
True.
channel between the can I call it like the main plane
Hmm.
of the floor of the car
Yeah.
and the side pods. So it's like a double channel to just again I'm repeating myself. Apologies for that, guys. But yeah, to channel the air towards the back end and to feed the rear diffuser, which we also need to talk about the rear diffuser.
Let's talk about
Um,
first of all Checo Perez. Okay,
Checo, yeah, Checo,
because
Checo.
apparently Richard likes Checo, right?
Hmm.
Checo, what do you think he will be this year? Do you think that will be more consistent this year?
I think so. Again, I will apply the same philosophy as I did with Vettel, and basically, I think this car, the car for this year, has must have a little bit of Checo as well. So drivability,
Hmm.
it will perhaps come a little bit towards Checo way, in a sense.
I think at least he has experience of 1 year with the team. Okay.
That's for sure. Yeah,
And
that's a
probably
given.
because he has this contract already with him, and I think he will be more loose, you know. So he will not win the championship for sure. If
Hmm.
Max Verstappen will be number one, all
Yeah.
right, and he
Oh,
is
he is
the
number
number
one.
one. And finally, we have the number one back.
Back.
All
Yeah,
right.
true.
I think it's just stupid, okay, to not have number one there for the champion. But that's just my opinion. All right,
Okay,
I'm
I
not
will
going.
just say, adding on to that, athletes, some of them they are very superstitious, hence why they all stick to like, oh,
Oh,
it's my lucky
please,
number and
please.
such.
You're number one. You just be proud of being number one. Okay.
I don't judge. They can have whatever numbers they want.
Yes,
It's
definitely.
fine by me.
But if you are the champion, you should use number one. That's my view. Okay. Um, but yes, as Richard is saying, Red Bull is a Max Verstappen team. Definitely.
Yeah,
Okay. There is no doubt about that.
yeah.
Checo, what he can aspire is just win races and be there to help Verstappen to win the championship again.
Do you want
Okay.
to say the word or should I say it?
Which one?
The word that you were thinking about Checo being whoever is going to be within the team
What is the word?
because Red Bull gives you wings.
The wingman.
Exactly. Yes,
The
Checo is going
wingman.
to be the wingman.
Of course,
We always
like
have to have a wingman.
exactly like
Um,
last year. Okay, but
yeah,
Ferrari they don't have a wingman, so
true, true.
and I like
Um,
that. I like that.
yeah. In any case, I think it's also worth mentioning that Red Bull, in a very bold move,
Hmm.
decided to sign Max Verstappen for life almost.
Yeah, almost for life. Yes.
Yeah, so they really want to ensure that Max stays in the team and doesn't go flying elsewhere.
Yeah,
And I think that's a clever move because come on,
of course.
he's obviously first of all he's already a world winner, championship winner,
Yeah.
and I'm sure there's plenty more to come. And he's a good driver. He's a very good driver.
But
So
just like any other driver, Shocker, he needs to have a good car.
of course, yeah, he does need
Okay.
that.
Because we have so many examples of amazing drivers that without the right car, they were not able to accomplish what they
Oh
were
yeah,
expected.
yeah, exactly. Story of my life. That's why I didn't go that far. So yeah,
All right. Now, are we okay with Red Bull?
yeah. I guess we are.
Yes. Let's talk about the champions. Okay. Uh, and they are Mercedes.
True.
Okay. Now, Shaka, are they sandbagging or not?
They are
That's the question.
they are sending some smoke signs, apparently. Get that?
I think,
Um,
look, first of all, and I know I'm being a pain, but look at that side pods.
yeah.
Or don't look at the side pod because there's almost none
Yeah. Exactly.
there. All right.
um,
Now, this is radical. This is
this is very
crazy.
much radical.
This
Yes.
is amazing. Okay. This is bold. This is whatever you want to call it. Now, let me tell you this from the winter testing, and again, we don't know if that's for real or not. Uh, they have a problem. It
Well,
seems they have a problem there.
let's go back a year ago.
What?
That's what. Um, and we were talking when we were off before starting this. We were talking about the sand bagging of Mercedes, and actually
Hmm.
a year ago, I also thought that no, Mercedes are just playing their game. They will come into the first race. They will win it like easy peasy. Well,
Hmm.
they eventually they won the first race, but that was
But
only
that was
because
lucky.
exactly that was sheer
Lucky.
luck. But I mean, in the beginning or on the first half of the championship, Red Bull
They
they
were,
won 5 races in a row,
and they were struggling, yes.
and they were
Mercedes.
yeah exactly they were struggling,
Yeah.
and so it was not the usual bullshit, the
Yeah.
usual BS.
Yes.
Yeah, we have problems and Red Bull are the contenders or Ferrari or whatever.
What did I tell you?
You were right. You were right. I thought they were actually throwing a dummy, but apparently they weren't. So
They
this
weren't.
year I'm confused, to be honest. I'm really confused because I don't know what to say. My gut feeling would tell me that perhaps they've done these many changes and it is one too many. but it is testing, and they can actually be sandbagging.
You know what, Chaka? Just like last year,
Hmm.
okay, I would agree with you. But there were many signs in testing that they were having problems while braking, with
Yeah.
the balance of the car, okay, with the aerodynamics. So it's not easy, okay, to create something like this, all
Hmm.
right, that we have here. And I have to go with what Max mentions, or the way Max described this Mercedes. Okay,
Hmm.
that is ugly. All right, and it
Hmm.
is, it is, it is. It
And they
didn't.
will be fine, says Richard. And yeah, of course, I think so. I think the
Probably
same.
they have the resource to do well.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but they already said that probably in the first two races they will have to go with this car. Okay,
Hmm.
with these concepts of side podless, but probably after two races, so they will go back to what it was. Okay,
Hmm.
in Barcelona. All
Hmm.
right, because the stability is not there. As
Yeah.
simple as that. Now, are they just?
We need to introduce a new concept
Mm,
to make our viewers understand what are we
hmm.
talking about in terms of stability. And the
Hmm.
new concept for 2022
Yeah,
is drumroll, uh, porpoising. Exactly. Wait, that's creepy, man. Oh, that was cringe.
but that's it. That's it. That's what
Yeah.
happens.
After a long straight, you. Oh my god, that's so creepy.
I'll be like this
After.
until the end of
No, no,
the.
no, no! Please don't, don't. But yeah. So what happens is the cars, they have this huge suction device underneath their bottoms, which is the ground effect,
Yep.
which will suck the car onto the ground.
Yeah.
The moment the car reaches and touches the floor,
Yeah.
the air going underneath the car will actually stall and will lose all grip or all the downforce that it was generating, meaning
Yeah.
that the car will go back to its normal height. And as soon as the car goes back to its normal height, it regains that downforce, which will bring the car down again. And again, the air will stall, and so on, back and forth and up and down. So it's like a bad roller coaster.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's
It's
like
like a
having.
Portuguese road.
True, yeah,
Like,
exactly.
but
Exactly.
there are nice footage of Gasly. Okay, when he's on the main straight and they are filming Gasly, and he's like,
True,
it's crazy. But that's the thing, Shaka. That's the thing. Most of the teams, they were able to sort that issue,
true, true.
and Mercedes didn't.
Are we having Azerbaijan this year on the calendar?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Do
Oh,
you
imagine.
remember? Yeah, exactly. At the end of that long straight, we have the standing waves.
Hmm.
So standing waves plus this instability. This is like a suspension wrecker.
Yes, not only suspension, okay,
Everything.
engine, all right,
True. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The support of the
because the
engine.
engine is like always probably touching the ground. We don't know, all right, and could touch the ground, and that could be
Yeah,
bad for the engine.
yeah. The
So
combustion engine has its own vibration
yeah,
and needs to be supported properly in order
yeah, as
to
stable as possible
be stable as well. Yeah, exactly. So with all this bouncing, I mean, I don't foresee good things in Azerbaijan, which has
for
like the
any car.
longest
But
straight.
that's the thing.
Yeah,
The majority of the teams, they were able to sort that issue out. But Mercedes on
yeah.
Saturday,
They were
last day
still
of
having
testing,
issues with
they
that.
were still having issues,
Yeah,
and that was a good comparison they did when I was watching it. Is that Verstappen was driving and it was like very smooth,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, and then they were just filming
For
Hamilton and it
Mercedes.
was like
Yeah.
crazy.
I,
So
I, I do wonder the long term effects on their backs. I mean, I know I'll give them that because they
yeah.
earn enough to. Yeah, okay, fair enough. But still,
Gross.
it is an issue.
But yes. So that's why I'm guessing in the first, I would say several races.
Hmm.
Okay, Mercedes will struggle. All
I'm
right.
sure.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying that they will not. They
They will
will.
come around. Yeah, that's for sure.
No, they will for sure
Yeah.
because they have
They
the
have to.
resources to do it. But in the first few races, yes, they will struggle, and that's where Ferrari, Red Bull can gain some advantage for the rest
Exactly.
of the year. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It reminds me of Senna,
Hmm.
1991, where he had the best car in the beginning,
Hmm.
and he was able to win several races and gain a margin. All right, because by the end of
A cushion,
1991,
a good cushion. Yeah.
by the end of 1991, Williams came with the active suspension and all that
All
magic.
those gimmicks
Exactly, Adrian Newey, and
head off.
they just lost the advantage. McLaren lost the advantage, but Senna was still able to win the championship because he gained that
Advantage
advantage
right at the
in
beginning.
the
Yeah.
beginning. So that's what we are looking at here. But come on, in 1991, how many races? 16 races, right? And here we have,
Yeah, around that.
and nowadays we have 22, 23 races, so it's slightly
Hopefully,
different.
do you think that they could somehow slot Portugal
No,
into the Sochi race weekend?
no, I don't
Ah,
think they're
man.
talking about Turkey or, but it would be nice. Yes, are they talking about Las Vegas as well?
Already?
Yeah, already. Yeah,
Okay.
but
Is it done yet?
it is what
I
it is.
mean, is
Oh,
it done
come on.
already?
Yes, they will come around and they will do it. Don't worry about that.
Okay. I know.
So that's it for Mercedes. So that's my view. Okay, my guess is that they will struggle in the beginning. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but they will come around
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly.
All right. I don't think that is an issue for them, to be
Mm-hmm.
honest.
So, a few concepts now that I think we should um, enrich our viewers with,
So in
and it has
Rich,
to do with the front wings.
hmm,
If you go and look to most of the cars, you will see that the wing elements of the front wing, they are actually curved or bent,
yeah,
depending on how you want to call it. And
mm-hmm.
just for you to have an idea, cars running more downforce on the front end will actually have a more um, uh, steep curve in the middle of the front wing.
Yeah,
So you can clearly see who has a little bit more downforce and who hasn't. Um, in terms of back end of the car, there's also this gossip going around that Red Bull was able to mimic what they did, what Braun did back in
yeah,
2009,
true.
which is something close to having a double diffuser. So the rear diffuser, it's that portion of the car that kind of channels the air in some way
Mm-hmm.
and also generates some downforce with this air channeling.
Yeah.
And back in 2009, Braun found a way to circumvent some of the rules
Yeah.
and create not just one rear diffuser, but
Mm-hmm.
a second one within the first one,
Yeah.
meaning that they were having like huge gains of downforce on the back end of the car. And they say that Red
But
Bull, yeah, yeah, yeah,
McLaren last year they tried to do that as well.
they
Remember
tried,
in the
yeah, yeah.
beginning?
So again, this is one to look for as well,
Yeah.
to see if Red Bull they were innovative enough to find a loophole or something that could
Mm-hmm.
gain some
Mm-hmm.
advantage there on the back end of the car with that double diffuser. So that would be an extra gain of
True.
downforce.
True.
What else? What else do you think of?
Nothing. I'm just curious to see what is the concept
Hmm.
or side pod concept that we that will prevail in the end.
Sure.
I think that's it. And again, I'm so looking forward for, well, Friday, of course, but Saturday definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Um,
there's a good thing actually because
mhm.
the FIA or the Formula One or FOMA or FOM or whatever they are called, they decided to present ourselves to gift us
Yeah.
the Formula One fans with the start of the season with 2 weekends in a row with races.
Hmm.
That's really good. I
Yeah.
thank you so much.
That's it. That's it regarding the cars, guys. And
Yeah.
oh, what about Russell? We didn't mention Russell and Hamilton.
True, true. The drivers lineup for Mercedes. Yeah. So it's Russell and Hamilton.
I'm afraid that Russell is going to be just a wingman, like Bottas. I'm
Yeah.
so afraid of that because
Yeah.
Russell has the potential. Um,
I would say Hamilton will be in the sport perhaps up until
Another 2
2024.
years, probably,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
Two or
And then I
3 years.
think this will Russell will be paving his way into championship
But he's
winning.
wasting time already, man. He's always 20 something years old and he's like
True.
paving a way. Yeah, but come on. Just stand out, Just
That's the price that you pay when you don't have like many teams very close to each other with
competitive. That's true.
yeah, with equal opportunities for
That's true.
drivers. So you if you only have one or two teams,
That's why I like McLaren in that sense. That's why I like Ferrari in that
yeah,
sense.
yeah,
Because last year I thought that Ferrari was just um, uh, they were supporting more like Leclerc, okay, as
yeah.
their baby boy, you know. Um,
But then Sainz came in and
but
he
that's the
just
thing. That's the
yeah,
thing. They
yeah,
allowed Sainz to come in and just do what he had to
do
do.
his thing, yeah.
Um,
And that was good to see. They were good to watch, yeah.
exactly, exactly. In McLaren, they have Norris and Ricardo. Again, no number one. All right, they
Mm-hmm.
just have to just go out there and just fight.
Yeah.
That's it.
Fight for
Um,
points, fight for position, fight for everything.
as long as you don't touch each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Simple, right? So that's it. Regarding the calendar, it will start this weekend. Okay,
Yeah, true.
the race on the 20th of March. Okay.
And we will be doing another live session on Friday
Yes.
after practice 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And we will have a little bit more information about the season and
Yeah.
how everything will unfold during the
Exactly.
season.
Exactly.
And because we are already into 1 hour and 40 minutes, oh my God,
Yeah.
40
It's
minutes. Yeah, so some painful 1 hour and 40 minutes. So thank you very much for being on that side.
exactly, guys. Thank you. All
We
right.
won't drag this for much longer. Just want to say that if you haven't the chance to subscribe to the channel, please do. Just
Mm-hmm.
hit that subscribe button and support us.
Yes.
Also, hit that like button if you like what you see. And if you have suggestions, if you have anything to say, use the chat, send us a message via the Instagram. Uh,
Instagram. What is the Instagram?
it's sorry, I had it open, but I closed it. Wait, do you know it by heart?
Of course, F1 this and
Okay,
that.
true.
As
No
simple as
underscores,
that.
guys. No underscores. So just
Yeah,
a
go on
full word.
Instagram, F1 this and that, just like the YouTube channel, all right, or similar to the YouTube channel, but the logo is the same, all right, if you can see the logo
Yeah.
there. So that's it, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what about my,
Exactly.
my hugs? You sent hugs already, right?
I did. I did. So it's your turn.
Uh, hugs to. Um, so, Shaka, are you saying goodbye? Let me think.
So as you think, I will just give
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah. Give a
a
sneak.
snippet
Yes, yes.
of things to come. So yeah, Friday we will be joining live. We will kind of talk about of what went through on practice one and practice
Yeah.
two.
Mm-hmm.
We will talk about the calendar for this season, whatever gossip there is going on. We will also try to keep you all up to date with that, and pretty much we'll try
Yeah,
to summarize.
we could create like a pink column
No, 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 no. Sorry, no way. I
because
refuse.
I have one good thing.
Gossip.
Yeah, yeah, not gossip. It's
Okay.
like something that Hamilton did.
Indulge me, please.
If you heard about what Hamilton just did.
No.
So uh, he said that he doesn't understand why women, when they get married, they just have to get rid of the family name. All right, because they need to get the name from the husband. So he's going to change his name, all right, to Lewis Hamilton, and the mother's name I think is Labastier or something. Labas. Anyway, yes, that's.
I just have one word. Whatever. He's a good driver, but he has this crazy, wild ideas sometimes that I cannot begin to comprehend. I don't even try it anymore. I quit.
Yeah, that's it. Lewis, his new name will be Lewis Hamilton Larbalestier. It's
Ballastair?
no, no,
No.
Larbalestier.
Okay, I'm not even gonna try that.
It's the mother's surname, which is fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, he does whatever he wants with his name.
So from now on, you call me Choca Delgado, okay?
um, anyway, I don't know how it
Okay.
is in the UK, but in Portugal,
I mean,
uh,
women have a choice. They can
exactly,
either, and this is not
exactly.
Formula One, by the way,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
But yeah, women and not
In
just
Portugal,
women,
at least,
men, people in general, they have a choice
to
of
keep the name,
how to
change the
keep the
name,
name.
or do
Yeah.
whatever they want. Yes,
Okay. I don't see that as an issue, but that's fine. So some people apparently do. In any case, most
it is what it
interesting.
is.
Exactly. So that's why I don't want to talk about the gossip in the pink column of Formula One. Come
Oh,
on.
come on.
No. Ah.
Okay, let's go.
But yeah. So guys, yeah, wait for more of this this Friday when the championship starts. Thank you very much for sticking with us
Yes.
throughout this almost 2 hours.
What about my hugs?
Oh, your hugs.
Hugs to all the cats and
Dazzle me.
dogs in the world.
Okie dokie. They are. Oh my god, I see them. I hear them howling and meowing. They are all so happy right now.
Cats and dogs, huh?
Cats and dogs. Can you say dogs like what was his face? You remember that character, Brad Pitt character in Snatch, the movie? She
Yes.
was playing. Yeah, you used to say like not dogs but dags.
Dags.
You like dags?
Yeah, you like
You didn't?
dags?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dags. Very open. Well, I
Snatch, it
digress.
is.
Guys, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Catch you on the next lap.
Catch you.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
until then, ta-da.
See ya.
See ya.